Is a big boxing event ultimately what's going to decide who is the greatest OF creator of all time? The fact that that sentence starts out this video and is what we're talking about today is absolutely bonkers. And I know what you're going to say, another Bonnie Blue video, another Lily Phillips video. Yeah, it is. People love them. People literally, like, statistics don't lie. These videos absolutely bang. But anyway, much like Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue. But Lily Phillips Bonnie Blue recently came out on the Convy, like, you know, stream, right? Where she collaborated, with Convy to talk about having a boxing fight with another fellow OF content creator. And we're going to be talking about that and multiple other things. But for a little bit of context, this all came about because Aiden Ross, who is obviously a popular online streamer, has begun an organized boxing event. Now, this is something that we've seen a lot of influencers do. KSI with Misfits Boxing, for example. Jake Paul's got his own boxing company and event now. You know, it's basically like the progression of influencer sport. It started out with, like, football matches, and now it's gone to boxing events. But Aiden Ross decided that he wants a slice of the pie as well, as he started his own promotional banner called Brand Risk Promotions, which he launched in 2024. Now, these events primarily are held within a warehouse in Miami, Florida, which feature content creators, influencers, and occasionally professional athletes or their relatives competing in boxing or mixed martial arts matches. And they are typically streamed live on Aiden Ross's channel, drawing significant viewership, often to the range of tens to hundreds of thousands of concurrent viewers. But to cut a long story short, the most recent one that we saw was back in April of 2025. Where we got some really viral moments, especially with the Island Boys getting involved with it. You know, the Island Boys getting absolutely smashed within MMA. And there was also some boxing events. Now, Convy is like a part of the promotional team when it comes to this kind of thing. Like, you know, he works a lot with Aiden Ross and stuff like this to kind of get fights together. Now, obviously, that's just for context to kind of get you up to speed so you understand, you know, what we're going to be talking about in a bit greater detail. But we've obviously seen the rise of Lily Phillips and Bonnie Blue at the exact same time, okay? Trying to outdo each other. They started out as friends, working together to create OF content, and then it became quite competitive. And now they seem like a bit more rivals than friends. And Convy asked, obviously being a part of this whole boxing influencer scene, asked Bonnie Blue if she would be fighting Lily Phillips, or if that's something that she'd be interested in a boxing fight. Now, the fact that we're here clearly just shows where society is at. But is it wrong that, like, people will absolutely just want to watch this just to see two people that are desperately despised on the internet just beat the living shit out of each other? Is that bad, or is that a good thing to see? I don't know.
Beef with Lily?
No beef, but is that who you want me to fight?
Nah, cause my chat just said Lily. And I did hear that you guys have beef, like real life beef. Would you fight her?
Would I fight her?
Yeah, would you fight Lily?
Yeah. I'm good with my hands, so.
You should fight on my friend's boxing card. Or the thing, his boxing thing. You know somebody named Aiden Ross?
Yeah.
Yeah, would you fight on his brand risk boxing promotion?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, all right.
Plenty of personality there from Bonnie Blue. She's really just letting everyone see her true colours and true personality there, wasn't she? Jesus. I don't think she said anything more than yeah, but, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, will she be fighting Lily Phillips on the card? I highly doubt it. I mean, if she does, like, obviously they both would have to agree to it. It would be good exposure for them both. I don't know why I'm, like, you know, trying to make this happen, make this a thing. But I don't know. There's a part of me that would want to see the fight take place because I'd just love to see who would actually win that. Like, I actually think Bonnie Blue would just be ruthless. I think she would just, like, go for the jugular. Like, no chill at all. Why am I creating a scenario in my head where these two fight each other? That's crazy. But that's not even the craziest, most viral video that she's had recently. Where there was obviously this one, and yeah,
the M word so much this weekend, and it's never turned me on more. I even videoed the whole thing. He was like the perfect little toy.
Now, this is weird, right? This is weird. Because she says that she's never said the N-word more in her life than she has in the past weekend. But then in the description, right, she states, Bonnie Blue respects the dwarf community. They're all welcome in her future cues. And then she obviously talks about little toys. And I'm like, what is she talking about here? Is she like... Did she say the N-word or did she say the M-word? I feel like she's... I mean, the top comment here. Bonnie Savile. Jesus. Oh, man. I don't know. This is so bizarre. Like, the N-word. But, like, then there's a part of me that's like, did she say the M-word? But then it's like, what would the M-word be in relation to small people? I don't know. I'm reading way too deep into this. But the last thing that I've got to talk to you guys about is, you may remember this moment when Bonnie Blue was recently over in America. She obviously linked up with Lil Mabu, and it was, you know, kind of like quoted or alleged that they were dating and all the rest of it, and there was like memes going around of him proposing and all the rest of it. Him, like the famous line, what was his Instagram post, like, her holes are for everyone but her heart is mine, or something like that. It was just wild. But you may remember this scene from the NBA. Blatantly a staged event. Blatantly, right? Like, there's no way that she did that. Like, she knew what she was doing. It was very strategic. This is typical Bonnie Blue behavior. But Lil Mabu has apparently posted on his social medias that he got a letter from the NBA. Right? Now, again, how true this is, I do not know. A part of me wants it to be true, but I just don't think that it is. But he posted this, and it's March 24th, 2025, to Little Mabu and Tia Ballinger, who of course is Bonnie Blue's, or what is Bonnie Blue's real name. And it is the permanent suspension from NBA and the WNBA related facilities. And then it was obviously, dear the people involved, on March 21st of 2025, during the Heat versus Rockets game, the NBA has evidence that you violated the NBA fan code of conduct by exhibiting disruptive and inappropriate behavior. To be clear, any sexual activity, regardless of who is involved, is not tolerated in the NBA facility. The NBA and Miami Heat strictly prohibit such behavior and will not tolerate it. This letter is to advise you that as of March 25th, 2025, both Matthew DeLuca and Tia Ballinger are prohibited from attending NBA related events for the indefinite period of time. This ban permits to all NBA related events held at any NBA or WNBA property. Your presence on the property at any such event will subject you to ejection and possible arrest for trespassing. If you have any questions or concerns, all the rest of it, yours sincerely, and then the head of the arena and security team for the NBA. Now, this is hilarious because this is the second sporting event that Bonnie Blue's been banned from. She's now banned from the NBA and also Nottingham Forest. What the fuck? What the fuck is life? Why am I sat here reporting on this, man? What is my life? What a shambles. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. It's funny. It is funny, ultimately. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments while you're down there. Jump to get the hell out of that like button and subscribe. Until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.